There's a freaking mosquito in the room, but I do not have time to hunt it down. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That aside though, hello. How are y'all? It is Corru time. Skipped it last week, we're doing it this week, except also not very long because I'm really busy. It's fine, everything is fine, nothing is imploding, I say. For now. Not the keto, no. Yeah, I tried to attack it. Like I saw it like on my way to my room when I went to the bathroom before stream. I saw it on the wall and I got like some towels and I tried to hit it, but I missed. But I did not have time to hunt it down, so I just had to ignore the mosquito. Now it gets to live in my house, which I'm not happy about. One day. Well, not one day. Hopefully someday soon. Hopefully today I will get to hunt it down successfully. I'm not a successful predator creature. Anyways, hi Madani, hi Anthony Hill. Time for man-made horrors beyond comprehension, more like alien-made horrors. Yep. Also, hi Zora Jr. Hello. Corru. I accidentally already started the game, which is also why I'm trying to talk over the loud noises of the game. So I'm just gonna go into it because else I'm just gonna be yapping over, trying to shout over this music, which is, I mean, it's music, yeah, it's music. Oh dear, that's not supposed to look like that. Whoopsies. Wow, I'm so prepared. No, I actually am prepared. Not gonna be a very long stream today either. I have way too much shit to do. Freaking exam tomorrow. I really hope this is the right browser and I don't dox myself. Is it? Oh, I'm using your wrong capture. Silly. Here. Okay, it is. There we go. Yeah. Myself. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. Corru. My connection is horrid. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's your connection. I don't think my stream is having any issues. Just 2 minutes just now. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything important. I was literally just talking about killing a mosquito. And that I'm busy and not today's stream. Like, I don't think I'm gonna make it super short, but maybe like 2 hours instead of 3. Just because my time crunch is crunching, I know. I feel like yesterday I was also busy, but I was like the energized kind of busy. You know, like when you're early into a busy period and you're like, yeah, let's get this done. Wow, I'm so pumped. I'm gonna get this all done. Super energized. And then today is like the doom is hitting, the anxiety is hitting. I went from super excited and super cheerful to, oh dear, I have so much to do with so little time to do it. Oh no. Yeah, my 100%. Okay. But yeah, let's get the choreo going. Because I feel bad for neglecting this game. I won't be active for a good while. It's start to stream shortly, probably like an hour or so. I might be able to listen, but that's about it. No, that's okay. Okay. Bye, Banani. I don't know when you'll leave, but bye. Alright, let's connect. Hey buddy, welcome back. Connecting. In the network. Oh, my audio is too quiet. Hello, Interlo. Hi, Interloper. Is the stranger still running amok in here? Please make sure it does not come to my space. I would never let it come to your space. Fun friend. You're too fun and too friend. Blue means I haven't asked it yet, right? So these are all new questions? Proxy friend. You have a proxy? Yes, with the resources afforded by your efforts. I've been able to construct a few. However, they cannot withstand prohibitive incoherence. Okay, for now, okay. I can only use them for tasks with insane thought spaces. So I will still need your assistance occasionally. How would you fix things without me then? That's the fuel you provided. It would take longer, that's all. It is a difference in approach. But you seem to be able to traverse the incoherent space. Sorry, places, not spaces. Similar words, different letters. All I can do is slowly make incoherence recede and work on what washes off. Destroy Ozo. Do we have to destroy Josuke Ozo? Interloper. Do you want to learn of Akaset's memories? Her pain, her past, and whatever happened to separate distance from her? Or do you want to observe falsehoods and dreams? Because I could simply seize your parents and allow them to flourish. Yes, you would see echoes of Akaset happy. But it is meaningless when a simple reshuffling could give the full truth. We are so close, Interloper. They could know things we don't. Maybe they could agree to not touch important memories. Maybe. Let us see how they behave. Okay. It was a history. Or you were a part of Josuke Ozo once. Wait, really? Is that true? Rock, is this the... No, I'm kidding. I would never use Grog. I would rather punch Grog in the face. Like, if we could turn Grog, I mean, I was gonna say if we could turn Grog physical, but he probably has like a data center. Grog probably has like a data center, which is already physical, and it's probably massive, but... If I ever got face to face with physical Grog, I would punch physical Grog. I feel like Grog deserves a punch. It's probably gonna break my fist because again, data center. But I would still try it. I'd punch Grog just for the fun. Grog, is this true? At Rock. Fun Friend was once part of the fanfic circle. What happened? I'll say real. Me too, Fun Friend, me too. Yes. I was so certain that slow death was coming for us all. I partook in dreams like any other. They were different times, dear Loper. But the difference between me and them is that I found strength again. They lost themselves so deeply in hedonistic delusion that even when I proposed methods to prolong the cyst, they ignored me. They were holding hands and everything. At least until I started taking action. Then their apathy turned to hate. And surely now they all will act as if they supported me. No, Interloper, do not be deceived. This stood against my efforts. The only reason you are now speaking with me. Sorry, history means nothing. Okay. Stop opening the stupid pop-up window. I don't want to see your... browser copy menu. It's blocking everything I need to click. Curling receptors and it all it was stopping. I hate the thought of thinking as curling receptors as... You know. No, I don't wanna... Why did you make me think that? I've been cursed. Masks. It also gave me some kind of information or thought. It's letting me use something called mask. I've never seen anything like it. Do you know what it is? So strange that you can use a mask. They are products of incoherence working only in its presence. Like flames, you can wave about to influence others. And so they were powerful tools during the decline. They may be useful to you even now, actually. Especially given your limited access. And the relative instability of the cyst. Still, be careful with them. Turn at the beginning of my repairs, please. Alright. That's for a call Isabel told me about you. She said your repairs can stick. Many thought rooms are too damaged to serve in memories. And that is all for nothing. Is that true? Stop asking, is that true? Isabel, there's some truth to what she says in Interloper. Many thought rooms will simply be unable to go here ever again. Starvation and madness and sometimes forever scar them. One of my repairs involves seeing which ones will stick, and which ones will be completely lost to be replaced. Their starved incoherence is like knowledge. If it is learned deeply enough, it never leaves them. How can you replace parts of a memory like that? Any thought rooms that are completely lost to madness are truly lost. But sometimes information can be moved from one to another, even in damaged states. It is troublesome, time-consuming, especially if they do not cooperate. I hate it more than any other part of our parents, interloper. Many of them were once like friends. For a while, anyway. Regardless, do not let Isabel's words shake you. Time for me to vanish. Bye-bye, bye-bye, Banani, bye-bye. I have things under control. Especially with your help. Alright. Anything else? No. How's that going quite well? Coherence is receding. I have neo-coherence regulator keeping deterioration at a minimum. Can I meet them? What? No! A coherence regulator does not speak. But it does mean I have some more memories of for you soon. How exciting, right? Okay, go away now. I'll tell you when I have more for you. Okay, bye. Fun friend's voice. Trying to do the fake enthusiasm when you're feeling kind of sleep deprived is it sure is something. Alright. I think last time. Alright, I got more masks. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go to freaking Joxy Ozo again and then go to the ghost space. Because I have the other mask now. And I wanna be silly and I wanna give it a try. I still do not know where to go exactly. I'm pretty sure it's right here, right? Stop showing me search copy snapshot. I don't stupid pop-up menu. I'm actually gonna search up how to stop that because it's really annoying. Hello Journeys, hello. Alright. Last one I have to find. That's right. Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Then where was the way to This was not here before. This was not here before. This one was not here before. And then there's a broken or missing shell. Lower dimensional thought space. Enter where? Not seeing it, interloper. Let me get closer, maybe. Interloper, I think there's something there. But it's far too deep. Submerged in the uncosm. Not risking it even with a proxy. Sorry. Well, too bad. I'm gonna make you. Which mask do I have on right now? Oh, I have the Joy one, that's probably why I'm seeing it now. Told you all know already. Well, too bad. You're gonna enter whether you like it or not. Can break apart before you will see anything. Told you no already. Well, I don't care about your opinion, proxy friend. I wanna enter. Oh. Actually, no, I can see it with all masks. Oh, but I can't enter it. Sparkles hybridized servos, my single greatest error. Can't enter it with any other mask though. Keep the Joy one for that. Fine. Be whiny. Be whiny, proxy friend. Be a party pooper. What is this? Was this here before? I guess so. Oh. Oh, this just takes me. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, it works. This takes me there. It's right here, right? I'm good, how you? I'm doing alright. We go deeper. We go into that void. I forgot which direction I need to go, not this one. Honestly, I really need to start memorizing like where to go in these levels, but like These all look the same. There's no memorization, it's not that hard. I've gotten faster at clicking at least. I can navigate fast. At least as fast as this type of navigation allows. Gotta go a couple levels, why did these hands jump scare me of all things? Really? The hands I've seen a million times already, really? No, them appearing in my vision jump scared me. Why am I a coward? Why am I like this? Is it this way? I don't think so. I think it's the other one. It's the other one. This one. Yeah, that's where the ghosties be. Oh, that's right behind me. I forgot where to go. Isn't this... This is... Why that... Yeah. Why did it just kick me? Why... Kick me out. Now I have to walk all the way back there again. That's so sad. So why is my voice dying? I did not even speak today. That's crazy. Man. I don't know why it kicked me out. I probably just went back to where I entered from, and it was like, nah fam, you're going all the way back, and I have to like all the way up. I'll see. Yeah, it would do that. Unsurprising. Alright, we zoom too. Zoomies. Zoomy bee zoomies. Zoomies on the interdimensional. Like, stupid hands got me again. I hate. Why are these hands getting me today? Stop letting me catch these hands. I don't wanna. Apparently the joy mask is supposed to do something with the ghosts, but I don't actually know what it does. Let's actually... Mother checker. I don't know if they can catch me while I have the mask. Yeah, I'm wearing a joy mask, right? Yeah. Abby Bradford. I think it's slower. Nope. Maybe. I don't know actually. Honestly, it's actually faster let them catch me and try to enter exit through the thing. Alright. Got all the distraction. I know there's gonna be one over here. You chase me. Thanks. Oh dear, it's right there. Oh dear, it's right there. Oh dear, it's right there. 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 I get that. Hey, do I really want to keep running against the ghosts today? Am I really want to just spend all my time on this? Honestly, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't think I want to spend this entire stream just running against this thing. I don't think that would be very fun. So I'm gonna drop by here. I'll see if they got anything to say. Probably not. But then I will work as plot. Where are these? Gate. I forgot where this one goes. Processing error. Where's this one going? I don't know. What? I should not turn the dancing music on again, by the way. That got me copyrighted last time. It's very nice, but it's also very copyrighted. Oh, that's just the exit. I'm stupid. Alright. Oh, we're having a conversation. I didn't think there would be something new here, actually. Platform activity detected. A bee. I forgot what voice I gave this thing. I forgot what voice I gave everything. A beast to rival my own ferocity, surely. Yours, never. Well, Council, but you should have seen it. Hi, gamer boy. Hello, hello, hello. Or maybe I should pray to Felsi that you never do. From what I observed, even behind my illusions and at a great distance, I could tell it was some sort of enforcer of cohesion. So many arms, such size, such precision. The efficiency with which it assembled that broken memory was frightening. Even to me, how long it has been since I have felt such fear. The thought crossed my mind, I should fight this thing. But if I had drawn closer, it surely would have torn me apart without a thought. Perhaps without me even noticing that I was not just some resource to place in the repairs. That's just how it moved. Scary. A concerning development. Thank you for this news, dear fairy. You were wise not to strike it. The tyrant may or may not be aware that we still remain. We are not sure. But if they could trace an attack to us, they surely would send this beast. We have no doubts that they still see us as no more than a tumor. Though, why does this new weapon has not found us? If it is as active as you say. I'm working very hard to keep your outer shell disguised. Plus, with how close the uncosm I forgot what it means. How close the uncosm we stay, it surely can't even see us. Perhaps. Or perhaps our dreams of unity is not so distant. The friendships within the thought space and a chase imbalance brings attention to your presence. Interloper. I really bid you. This new creature has me on edge. How would you even bite? You're clockwork. Council, I have plans. We should at least prepare defense. We'll speak of them later, though. Bye, interloper. Bye. What would we do without the fairies watchwise? Dear interloper, did you want to speak with us? Not really. Please don't start dancing it. Please don't start dancing it, man. Please don't. Please stop dancing. Please don't dance. Please don't dance. Please don't dance. You love me to dance with us. Stop dancing. Sorry. I like your dancing. I really like it, but it's gonna get me copyrighted again. I'd rather not get my channel struck down. Thank you. Wasn't here. The hallway, that's what. I don't think there's anything specific I need to do here. I just want to have a look around for silly reasons. Where'd this go again? Alright, that one hiding room. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I don't think we had any words I didn't do yet. Interesting that our picture is different here. I never noticed this. Yeah, I'll just go back to others. Oh, hello. This was not here before. Their vessel. Or surface vessel. Envious size and membrane damage. Right. Oh my god, we on that boat. We on that ship. I'm gonna become a sailor bee. Hello. A comfortable cold darkness greets me as I amble out of the death hatch. The curiosity of the bird cousins is insatiable. So thorough and relentless that their star had time to leave our sight yet again. My guide awaits, a communicator in one hand, and in the other, between clawless fingers, a smoldering white cylinder. An ingestion method for a stimulant, as I understand it, a Seiki. The hatch swings shut behind me under its own weight, and his eyes lift from the glow of his communicator. Hello, Akazat. The greeting is joyless. Before he speaks further, he brings the cylinder to his lips. Don't smoke, guys. The smoldering end brightens the crumbles away with some slight movement. That went pretty long. We're talking about the call. Okay, now we can put the call in. Right after I just went to the place for the words. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Why is the music so creepy? Yes. Blank. Another 5-letter name. Low end, unfortunately. I feel his gaze upon my receptors, curious as they curl with quiet frustration. After all, much knowledge does come from offering what we know to each bright questioner. Without condition, without exception. It is their right to know all that we do, to share in all our progress. Yet progress on this particular subject is infuriatingly small. I understand the questioning. It mirrors our own clawing at the truth. But it's only served to highlight to both our people. How little is truly understood even after all this work and time. As you well know, I'm a key figure in its research, so my answers to clawfuls of questions and sequence is simply we do not know in one form or another. It is almost shameful. I hope letting a gentle frustration leave me. But there's so much stupid menu. Get out of my... I actually need to figure out how to get this to stop. But there's so much other knowledge that we can offer. So much more that's hardly a problem. The guy is silent, watching me still, an unfamiliar shape upon his face. I don't think the guy is gonna buy this. If we're being like, haha, there's this big problem, but don't pay attention to it. Don't mention the elephant in the room. We could do so much other things. Wow. Look at me juggling. Look at me, I don't know, pulling it around out of my hat. Don't pay attention to the problem. Pay attention to anything else. Don't think of a pink elephant. Not a smile, not a directed displeasure, but it bears similarity to those I've seen upon my questioners in response to my answers. Just before they remark upon the strangeness of our similarity again. Regardless, is there another awaiting my word? Most of the lab coats are either sleeping or wrapping up. It's sounding like initial meetings are winding down. They breathe again through the ashen cylinder. Even with our facial expressions being completely foreign to humans, access sucks a lie. Yeah, I guess so. That really is an accomplishment, though. I would not be able to tell if Actually, I was gonna say if a monkey lies to me. Can monkeys even lie? Are monkeys capable of lying? Now I want to know if monkeys are capable of lying. Hold up, I'm actually gonna Google that. I'm kind of curious. Can monkeys lie? I don't know if they have the intelligence for it. They can lie through tactical exceptions such as sounding fake better alarms to calls. Fake better alarm calls to steal food. I see. Monkey pretend danger so monkey can steal other banana. I understand. Apparently so. He braced against through the ashen cylinder. It was 2 AM when I took over, and you were still going from yesterday. You weren't tired. Not in a way that matters, Blank. The wakefulness of death often feels inescapable. A ceaseless river of experience unbroken. So... Anytime I pause in my speaking, just assume that the stupid pop-up menu is there again and I can't read the text. That's all I could answer 1,000 questions more, a million, so long as I... The guy's shoulders shift a little, expression flattening. With the tap of his fingers, the cylinder sheds its burned particles. I can hear the reflection of my larval self. Being told to commence a search operation just after completing another. Actually, I believe I should return to the embassy to report what has been discussed. Would you show me the way back to my dull vessel? There's confusion, a short and quiet breath, a small smile. Sure. Alright, get out. Oh, you're turning to look at me, well... Nothing over here, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna check with some different masks. Actually, I don't know if taking off the mask will freak me out. I'll look around first. But what if I can't go back though? I'm just gonna check. I think it'll be fine. Unity. You wanna go to the Joxy Ozo? That's a nice idea, but I'm way too tired. Maybe tomorrow. Me when I procrastinate happiness. You must be speaking to this communicator. Me when I procrastinate going to weird dreamland. Because tired. Got anything else to say? Well, I have this mask on. It's the same communication again. No, I think it was you see things in the environment with this one, not when talking to people. I'll put this one back on though. Why am I in here again? Wait, this is the interview room? It looks like it. Alright, good thing I put this mask back on. There's no ghosts in this part. But that's because I'm still in the interview room, probably. Yeah, this is just a ghost space again. Hi, I don't know where you are. Is this where I came from? Yes, it is. I'm gonna stick to the right this time. See if that gets me anywhere. What ghost space? I cannot be artist. Anything else in here? Well, I guess I should go to the yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. I think this, yeah, just goes to the ghost space. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try, and then else I'm gonna go to the memory hole. That's what it's called, right? The memory hole. The place where you input the words. Okay, not that way. That's that end. Don't get killed, 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 don't get ghosted, don't get ghosted. I want replies, not ghosting. Nope. Not that way. Okay, I don't, you're not giving me much choice right now. You're not giving me very much choice. You're not giving me very much choice. That's a dead end, that's a dead end, that's a dead end. Walk, 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 walk faster, walk faster, walk faster. I'm just back here again. Walk faster. I know that there's something in here, but I do not know where. I think it was this way, actually. Was it this way? Oh. I do not remember which direction to go in. This is the entrance, isn't it? Yes. Oh, hi, Royal Blade. Hello. Peekabee. I do not know. I do not know where this silly accident is. Is this not where it came from? No, this is... Why is it... This one just sends you back out. I don't know. Maybe you can't go to the second level with the mask. Maybe that's why it's not working. Whatever. The void. No, that's not the void. Actually, I do need to go to the void. Thank you for reminding me I need to go to the void. I forgot I need to go to the void. Oh, the whole hair is gone. Is it because I have a different mask on? Is that why? I could have sworn there was something down here. Oh. Now there is. Is this how you get there? I forgot. Yes. Turn here. I think that depends on the GAD value. The GAD value? I know they've explained it before, but I completely forgot what the GAD value does. Okay, let's see what this has to say about the call. Enjoy. Memory stream located. Mascots use a brush against one another through the collective. Mine and hers and mine again, shedding wordless impulses and knowledge back and forth. Though she is far more active, sparsely allowing interjection. Not that I mind, of course, mentally fatigued by today's instruction. You recall the great disruption some days ago, yes. The collective and the dull voice and everything. Is there any fluctuation that's the same for all mind spikes across the world at the same time? It can cause minor differences via incoherence. What does that mean functionally for me right now? I know it's a value, but I don't know what it does. Disruptive, especially for Ukasni also. I guess it's just like a region they're from, I imagine. Oh yes. It was all bad. It was bad my whole study chamber almost detonated. Why is there no punctuation? I was designing this sustained connective pulse weapon where okay, wait, before I get in that, yes, the disruption. Lots of research devices paused or broke down badly, very badly. So much time wasted on calibration and manual filtering. Ugh, hate. Hunger mask lets you boost your DAD artificially? Oh, interesting. Because of this new presence in adult that is so noisy and everywhere. Eyes of dull pattern training useless. I met with a clear impulse of her stout receptors pressed against her head. Glancing into her face, deep grit, barely holding back frustrated screech. Of course, she is exaggerating for comedic effect, for she still holds an excited tone. Have you heard about what it is actually, where it is, why it is? Not yet, my friend. My work hardly concerns at all. Only murmurs have reached me. Oh, good, then I can tell you. At first, we all thought someone broke into the dull plane somehow. Haha, why does this thing talk like fun friend? This thing talks like fun friend. It's like a loud noise. I mean, noise does not exist in a dull plane, but you know, that is easy to compare it to considering. Anyways, most dull devices filter that out automatically because it is a core fundamental that things that do not make sense are ignored for most devices. But we like that. Please, there's a punctuation. You know, you never realize the importance of punctuation until it's not there. I was at my drink for that. Oh, hi, humorless line. Hello. Already it's fine night. Tired. Sleep deprived. When we ballin'. But we like that here we collect what does not make sense, and so we have been looking at it constantly since it started. And it is still going. So loud and so strong and no sign of stopping. Still cannot make sense of it, but so many new initiatives are springing up in Ukasni also, and I think that one in that shore city, and I'm getting to see punctuation, please. May I ask what have I missed? For this game, we are alien, and we research call, and we are in weird mental device where everything is like memories, but like physical and alive, and we have I don't know. I don't know how to explain this game. This game is so complicated. This game makes brain hurt. This game makes my brain hurt. Now we're communicating with some random entity in some random memory that does not use punctuation. We should call as in like a sound, a weird sound, a weird message, but it's like very long and very slow and we don't know what it's saying. Like it's basically like aliens sending thingies at us. You know how like some people are like, we need to send like a sound in space. We need to send like a message in space so the aliens can communicate with us. It's basically that, except someone else is doing it to us. And we don't know what to say. Still cannot make sense of it, but so many new initiatives are springing up in Uzkazi Ozo, and I think that one in the shore city, and oh, blank, you should get the one started in Otasni. The amount of fantasy freaking words as well. The birds are calling. If only it was the birds. I don't think we've seen a bird in this game yet. That makes me very sad. I want to see a bird. It's not impulse. We have seen a spider. I miss the spider. I miss the spider that lives in Caskey's head. Yes, names hard. My internal impulse to laugh is transmitted far faster than any external manifestation. Blank, I'm quite enough to handle with this current clutch of fel. So much more distracted than any who have come before. Maybe when they can hold their own on the surface, I could pivot. Perhaps with Blank's assistance. I imagine he must be fascinated by this matter as well. No, it has been eyes since I last spoke to him, for longer than a moment. Perhaps he will have forgiven me by now. Yeah, yes, no hurry, it's not going anywhere. Whenever you want to start, I'm here. I can help you get up to date and transmit listener designs and... Resume terminated. I was so focused on reading, I did not actually comprehend any of that. Something about the doll. An old Tasni. Places. I don't know. Lore. Alright. Actually, there's some good stuff here, so... That's because I got the hunger on. It's about how they first discovered doll stuff. Wow, I did not comprehend any of that. I'm sorry, my ability to comprehend that was not there. Wait, can I? Sorry, I'm doing it wrong. I thought something changed here as well, but I might be wrong. But yeah, hallucinating. I wonder if there's something different in the city, actually. I'll go back to the ghost in a second. I want to check if something is different in the city. Because I feel like it probably will be with how many different portals there are now under the sun. Feels like there will be something different. Ekazan is old. She's basically someone who's been around since the equivalent of the Industrial Revolution. I see. Gilf. I did not have to say that, and yet I did. Why? Why? Why would I? I'm going. Where am I? Why am I even? Why? Where? What? Alright. Put on the hunger mask. I think I still haven't found what I was supposed to find with the hunger mask. I look somewhere specific, but I hadn't found it yet. Oh. Oh. I saw that. I saw that smiley face. Wait, not the hunger mask, the other mask. What am I on about? I can do both. This game does look crazy. It is crazy. I'm lost. Don't worry, we're all lost. I am lost. I've been playing this game for the entirety of my playthrough because, you know, I'm the streamer. I'm so lost. So you know what? Same. Same. Well, hi. I found a thing that the Joy Mask was putting in here. Ah, yes. Elevator. Can it be a gradient of obfuscation? Utilize. Large quantity of numbered circles are sent through the dead metal here. Gordon gives it some idle instruction on which are relevant, which distant. On which are relevant? On which buttons are relevant? What got my brain? Which doesn't leave registers. When I'm distracted, I'm wondering what happens if they want me to add a new one. Would I have to recut a solid sheet of dead metal and send in new buttons? And of course, each button must have some sort of connective nerve. That's, I mean, electric wires, I guess. Elevator music. I guess these are elevator music. Actually, how would I even manage adding another segment to their metal towers? Logistics of bright structures are hardly sensible to me. Something to investigate, I suppose. I don't Gordon leaning forward after his explanation. You get all that? It's really just the 3 buttons we'll be using. Oh, right. Yes. We have somewhere to be. Yes, of course. Thank you, Gordon. Hi, office. One lights up and after you blink, the elevator lurches into motion. Wow! The Federal Bureau of Department. I love the Federal Bureau of Department. Because there's a part melted away, but no, it is now the Federal Bureau of Department. So we arrive at our destination. The door sliding open to release us. Wow. Oh my god, they even have a freaking water dispenser. I want a drink. Get me a drink. I don't care that I cannot drink, I want a drink. Can I not get to the water dispenser? That makes me so sad. Get me a drink. I want a drink. Water cooler. Primitive water containment, not unlike the use of hollowed purifying bulbs in larval times. Get water. It is too far. No! Water cooler! My brain don't work. I lost me, don't understand. See, that's how you're supposed to feel about this game. This game is supposed to make you so zoned out and so lost that you just stop thinking altogether. No, that's probably not how this game is supposed to be, but that's how I've been playing it. That's your tragedy. No. Oh, my drink. Okay, but we know that there are secret paths somewhere. I found one before, so what if there is a way to walk through the void and I just have to find it? And then we can get our drink. And we'll be so hydrated and happy. Let me get the water dispenser. Come on. I guess I cannot. I'm also gonna put on another mask. Did this just change? It did. The other door is like... No, only that one changed. I'm gonna check this one first, but I will remember that that one is there. Whoa. Who the heck are you? I don't know which one I'm selecting. This one. I want to talk to this one. Great. A bright cousin stands in the office. Having heard her entry, she closes her folding communicator and looks through me with no small surprise. Guys, am I crazy if I call this a hear me out? am I walk against the wall? Is it fine? I mean, I can walk against the wall, but the navigation in this game is a little bit weird. You can only go forward, so you have to like tank control it. She has nice eyes. She does have nice eyes. Hear me out. No, Mavis, I literally just. Okay. It is a hear me out. It is a hear me out. It's a hear me out. I like this one. Errors detected. Communication error detected. Non-fatal continuing vendor. Oh, that's not good. What did you get in here? Buddy, this thing is going to cause a breakdown if you stay near it. Valid, hear me out. I love that everyone agrees. Why? Listen, she may be a little bit incoherent and have a little bit many eyes, but hear me out. The carriage just spiked like crazy, and this going straight up crash. Director Cassidy. I feel sick. I see. Closes her fold and... What? Did I lose focus? I felt like something was missing just now. No, everything is fine. Okay, it's just gone. Acceptable levels right now. This is new. Corru.observer. I'm still not gonna pronounce the long name. It's good to see you both, Julie. She steps closer to shake Gordon's hand at my claw. A small smile I have come to understand is polite upon her face. When I make an effort to mimic it, she smiles wider, quietly exhaling. Thank you for coming this way. Please, just call me Akazat. I understand you had to take a flight. Before she speaks, she fetches a small, flat rectangle from a pocket. One of the cards that they use for regular access here. It's no trouble. Her eyes shift in a puzzling way, her gaze lacking the warmth it just had. She turns the card over in her hand, smile held steady. That's the least I could do, really. We all appreciate what you're doing here, Akazat. As a director, I imagine she must be deeply familiar with receptor language by now. And so I try to suppress the subtle unease her tone inspires. Just like you wanted, we have as few hands and eyes involved as possible. It's me, a few officers for oversight, Gordon here, and some very good technicians. Delightful. The only thing is, there are still parts that don't add up. She punctuates her words with an idle waving of the card held tightly between her two fingers. From the corner of my vision, I see Gordon's shift having grown tense. Secrecy from your own people is very strange. Obviously, I wouldn't ever decline what you're offering. Any country, corporation, hell, anyone off the street would kill for this thing. This is the potentially biggest societal and technological leap in humanity's history. It would be an incredible political bargaining chip if we had to use it that way. And yet, you only want to help tracking the call down. Which, as you know, we are already doing, just without your technology. And privacy. Not a word to any of the hundreds of other Quo we're working with, not even your council. I need to know why you're doing this, because of the... There might be some traitors on the team. I remember us talking about that. Just as I explained the proposal of recent discovery, yeah, I know the circumstances. But not even the rest of our team? It doesn't make sense. Oh, welcome back, Banani. Because space. Let's meet with her. Yeah, you miss us collectively calling her hear me out. What am I missing, Akazat? After her gaze bore into me, the smile flattened away over time. This is just like meeting with a boss. I can feel the boss energy. Not as in like a video game boss, but as in like a corporate boss. Oh, that's a given. Bird said it was all approved already. Why is she being so interrogative? Is this a trap? Could the director have notified the council? Is she on some side of the terrible conflict? Ah, did I forget to hide my unease? I quirkily loosen the curl of my receptors. There's no way out of this without telling at least the partial truth. Director, you are correct. I believe it may have been shelved for use in potential negotiation, but there's little we could ever truly ask from you, our bird cousin. Aquil, I know, but wish only to help unite you with us in the stars. I understand this must seem idealistic, but it is true. We will have no shortage of the metals we require with the gathering initiative elsewhere. I must away, have fun everyone, make sure to take breaks. Bye bye, bye bye, humorless line, bye bye. I've heard of contrivances made to dead, rich worlds with nearly automated harvesting underway. I've read projections that we will be able to construct incredible mines. Cores the size of small planetoids, sure to solve every mystery that the void holds for us. And so in time, I feel like X is just solving this problem by yapping. Just distract them with the amount of information. We will have everything we need together, do you understand? There's nothing to hear you out here, we all agreed without saying shit. Okay, fine, I have boring taste. Okay, I get it, I get it. There's no desire great enough to ever justify holding this back from you. Especially with how short your lives are, presently just as ours were. So much brilliance will be lost if we wait. Your policies, your technology, your bargaining chips. They're the tiniest parasites upon the tallest bag. If there is something else, a quiet rage boils in the back of my mind. I really wish to speak of the conflict, but as in parasite, I must gather my bulbs. The director must not know, but without that knowledge, the only conceivable reasons for my secrecy would be unspeakable grim prospects. And it is a grave error that the council did not inform us. If we cooperate and use our combined technology to locate the call's origin, and then I return to them and reveal all, they will be unable to deny the value of our work together. Even then, the fruit cannot be unsplit, it will be in your hands. Of course, there's a possibility I will be punished, even if my point is made clear publicly. And so, you see, I must not place my team at risk with this knowledge. I may be... Stop. Stupid pop-ups. I may be cast out as a deserter, but I will not allow my friends to suffer for my actions. Oh, I see. So basically, Axel is like saying, yeah, I'm just gonna take all the responsibility, that's why I'm doing it. I want you to be acknowledged for your greatness, and I'm taking the risk on that, but I don't want my team to take a risk, even though that's a whole bunch of bull. They would never place blame upon the bright cousins, so it's only I who suffer in this event of failure. Not a word I speak is false, but with all of my being, I hope those last words remain true. The director has hardly moved, her expression unchanged. Briefly, I look to Gordon, who is hearing all of this for the first time as well. He smiles, nodding once to reassure me, so I turn my back to her. Turn back to her, that's the opposite of turning your back to her. Wordlessly without worms, she tips the card in her hand towards me and offering. Huh. That's very noble. Well, everything's all set up. I take the card, but that is all. This mundanity, does she believe me? It's so difficult to read anything from her. I know what it goes to the operations floor, but they can only access the sections relevant to their assignments. We have other OBESC working down there on various projects, but the team has been briefed on your privacy concerns. It should be safe for you. That card will let you enter your section. A polite smile returns to her face. Excellent. Director, thank you for this opportunity. Likewise. I have another meeting shortly, so please excuse me. It's been a pleasure, Agatha. Gordon, we'll talk later. Yes, ma'am. Gordon meets my gaze and we turn to leave. Be careful on the way down. That's different. I hear the elevator's been acting a little strange. For a while. What are all of these? Can I enter it? I want to look at so many things. There's so many things to see in here. That wouldn't be this much here. That's not what was here before. This is not what was here before. I'd like to go back and interact with the other thing. Well, surely I could go back here, right? This is not what it was like here before. The fucking... Hi, Bisher, what are you... What are you saying? Nothing! This is a scary lore room time. Wait, this is one of the coolest rooms. Yeah, you can go back later, okay. Can I interact with these things? Road maps. Many things. PowerPoint time. Federal Bureau of Yale. Okay. I see. Oh, that took me out of there, I see. This takes me to that hallway. Also, hi, you want to talk to me? Moth. This is definitely looking like the old West Coast HQ. About the city. Looking in on the feed, what's up? What are those slides about? You can't read them on your end, huh? Either, huh? Well, I guess FBX really opened up to Akazet because that looked like some pretty serious info. Not the kind of presentation you'd give a visiting official. You wouldn't give them technical details. But just from what I can make out, oh man, we used to put the FBX motto everywhere. Anyway, a couple of those slides have satellite photography of the embassy and a contrivance anchor on the moon, alongside some maps, probably about the Polygonation spires or the coast location. Some signals, intelligence stuff, that's probably us trying to detect a call. There's a few really interesting structural analyses of Obelisk tech too. I recommend gazing at these bunch, they hold a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I looked at them, but most of it looked incomprehensible. You should talk to Moth before leaving though. Don't worry, I'm talking to Moth. I'm talking to Moth. Why would we show Akazet that? Isn't that kind of revealing? Not really. I mean, Obelisk knew we were studying them. Before they made contact, we even sent some drones to take samples of the embassy. We could certainly see stuff on them, okay. Which obviously didn't work at all, lol. Maybe they were doing their own analyses with Akazet's help to get people up to speed. Obviously, they were working on hybrid tech, so everyone involved would need a pretty thorough understanding. Speaking of, there's a couple of human-looking schematics in there. God, I wish Akazet's memories were like higher resolution. I have some questions. Who? Director. Who's Director Cassidy? What do you know about her? Right, she was the very nearest nomination for the director's office. Don't know the official date off the top of my head, but the FBI didn't form until a few years after the embassy was discovered, so it must have been around the mid-20s. Oh, the Federal Bureau X, I guess, is FBX stands for. Talk about a brutal time though. First contact, the collapse, and then the comms breakdown. She probably had the highest highs and the lowest lows out of any of them. She was still in office for almost 10 years, which is insane. Then after that, not too sure where she ended up. Pretty sure she's still alive and well in the private sector. Is it not common knowledge? No way, not for her. I mean, you understand the scope of everything that happened, right? If that all happened on my watch, then saw everything basically fall apart into what it is now, I'd want to quietly disappear too. What do you make of the thought form for her? Seems very lucid. Yeah, the jury's still out on whether that'll be helpful or a big problem. I'm placing my bets on big problem. Did notice something interesting in an office though. On my end, the connectors around her were really hard to notice at first. Not sure how they appear to you. but they're very distinct from every implementation I've seen so far. Plus, home I can send the actual files up the slide so you can see them a bit better, and you don't cycle through like the walls of that room. Oh, I'll go back in a bit and see, but I'm not gonna stay there for too long. Maybe I can also just look at the files like after stream where you can probably search them up. They're probably online, posted somewhere, you know. Looks like it's by making its own sneaky ways of getting around. Weird. One look-see. I don't know what those three triangles mean. Oh wait, are those the spires? Are they all in Africa? These look like the cysts. These look like the lights. Actually, no, one of them is in South America. I don't know what this is. Maybe also the spires? Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, download them from the website. Okay. Water cooler. Let me get to you. Nothing away from there. Okay. I also want to take the elevator back down actually because she said something weird was gonna happen in the elevator. And I want to know what. Oh, the music's changed. That can't be good. Large quantity of number circles are sent to the dead metal. What does this say? I can't tell. Our level. Once started up on for playing the elevator doors into motion. So yeah, our destination door slides open over it. Okay. I thought something weird would happen the moment I used the elevator. Guess not. I'll have the wrong mask on. Hi. Huh. A polykination spire assistant in Golem. Yeah. But something weird would happen in the elevator. Guess not. Let me check these things out down behind her. Oh, or do I want to go to the left? No. I'm here now anyway, I might as well. I'm gonna check out the other stuff in here. Examine. Okay, this one I can answer. This one I can examine. This one I can examine. Okay, maybe with some mask I can enter the other ones, but for now I can only enter this one. Let's enter it. Oh, this brings you right here. I see. Safety mask on, right? Yes. It taking me here makes me think there might be something around here I need to see. Maybe on the other cityscape? Like the one right here? Yeah, anything new here? Hi. Nothing. Don't worry about me. Wait, you're ignoring me right now. It's because I already tried to walk past you, or you suddenly chill. Hi. What's together? Not here, there in return. No. Guess there's still no way to get past her. I have something above the door, but I don't think it's anything special. Nothing in here. The hunger mask reveals something there, but... Oh, interesting. I don't have the hunger mask on right now. Actually, no, I do have the hunger mask on. I'm wrong. Ah, shoot. I didn't actually look around properly. I did not expect that to work. I did not expect just blocking and stuff like to work. So you can't just go back and forth. Proposals have diagrams of human machinery, some hidden text that can send them. Sorry, still in Discord? Yeah, sure. Wait. This is new. There was not a crosswalk here before. Push button for a fish? Hidden via camouflage of my enemy's like fish.
Wait. Block.
Fish button.
Block.
Oh my god, I'm in the park. I don't think there would be fish here. Look, it doesn't look like a fish place. It's pretty dull. This also feels like a place for jump scares though, which makes me less happy. Tree. Bill. Mini tree. Lots of tree. Bench. Sit calmly upon a surface like this, well, is beyond imagination. The surreality of the cosmic planet will never escape me. That's just another tree. Hey. I walk around the park. Anything with another mask before I sit down and stuff starts happening. No. But it's also a tree. They are a tree. Don't think there's anything else here. Can I unity with the trees? No. No unitying the trees. Poor trees. Can't even escape this nightmare. Alright. I sit down. Sit up to Cousin's Park, not far from our destination. I am early, so I sit, the cold, gentle rain suffusing my disguised form. There's some organizational work that I could do while here, as there always is, but the rain, the fog, it is so familiar. We need more plants and also a quick unity blast on the trees. I feel like the trees would love it in Jaxie also. I always thought the only thing was something this game made up to make the stoplight more creepy, but some states in America apparently actually have those. Yeah, I actually know that some stoplights have those. I think it's just a blind people thing. Like, here we don't have wait, but rather we have like a ticking noise. Like Dutch street lights have like a ticking noise that's like slow when it's red and fast when it's green. I guess the wait is just another version of that. I prefer the ticking noise though. The wait sounds kinda annoying after a while. Like a dream of that simpler past, riding Vilk, hunting. Without the weight of my duties or the madness of the hidden conflict on my shoulders. We also have to click on stoplight. There's peace here, so I allow myself to feel as a larval obelisk might. The shifting body is not designed for sensory accuracy, but still echoes are felt. I shiver, hold on to myself, pull this false cloth coat tighter. Nothing makes a difference. It is part of my body, carefully shaped corusistic flesh. So the rain slides off as if it were made of metal. I raise a claw, or a cousinly hand, I suppose. Watching the travelers run off it unnaturally, shining in the fiery light from the stalk behind me. This moment, meaningless in itself, is still such a longing to flee. Not from this night, this one moment of peace, but from the conspiracy suffocating my mind core. The path I tread to this moment has disappeared behind me. I am lost in the complexity of it all. Entertaining the team, disappearing to work with the cousins, treading upon the thin branch. Even though the storms continue our efforts tirelessly, its periodic updates consistently bearing progress. So perhaps this is not a path I walk, but instead the constant, hastening tumble that Filthy has pushed me into. It feels so far beyond my claws, there's nothing for me to grasp. But maybe there's still time to change course. Something... Aki? A voice from behind startles me, accompanied with the pattering of droplets upon stretched fabric. Isabel carrying a thin half-dome to shield herself from the rain. Oh my god, are we gonna have our girly friend guide, like, protect us from the rain with her umbrella? That's such a shoujo romance moment. Oh damn, now I don't know who to ship Akazet with. With Caskier with Isabel, darn it. How long has it been? She laughs a little, taking some steps closer. Or are you just sitting in the rain? Isn't that uncomfortable? I should have mentioned something about bringing an umbrella. She's calling her Aki. Why not both? Akazet has 2 hands, 2 claws. One for Isabel, one for Kaski. When I turned up to face her, I forgot that its body adapts to receptor movements of the facial expressions. So the joy in her face fades to concern seeing mine. Which I only now realized must be some distant despair. She sits quickly beside me, the rain shield now over us both. Oh, are you okay? What's going on? With a quick shake of my head, I center myself, righting myself on this haunting for now. Seeing her is enough to bring a smile. Yes, apologies. It is so good to see you, my friend. I suppose, like you say, I was thinking about work. It's still been that tough, huh? I get it. I mean, not exactly. I can't imagine it's that similar, but... Well, quit thinking about it, okay? We're both just going to forget about everything else tonight. That's such a romance line. I laugh and nod in agreement already. There is a sense of freedom in that shared flight. Simultaneously, she pinches at the collar of my coat, confused. How are you not soaked? Oh, right, this is... Yeah, right. Okay, good. I wouldn't want you to walk in with an umbrella. What to walk... I wouldn't want to walk in with... What? Oh, and then have you following behind me like I just left you in the rain? I do not see the problem. Being intentionally obtuse. This feels like a date, it does. She chuckles and stands, pulling me off to my feet alongside her. Uh-huh. Okay, so Dean's waiting for us at the side door. That'll be our way in. Apparently it's going to be a weird state because of the aquarium is usually closed by now. But so, the big night event doesn't start for another hour, so... Who's Dee? So all the other exhibitions are still locked. Unlocked. She said the restaurant would still be open too. It's for the overtime workers, but she told them we'd be coming, so... We'll be able to see everything and get some food. Hell yeah, aquarium day. I wasn't sure how that would turn out, but we got really lucky. Is that different from how the habitat usually operates? Well, it's not usually open at night, and usually they don't let people in during prep. These nuts! Hilarious. It's usually pretty crowded, so this is special. Come on, let's go. Wow, even got the whole place reserved. That's some next level date shit. That's impressive. Oh my god, you're actually coming with me. I do have to go back out. No, oh no, I have to go over here. Yeah. Yeah, when I walk through the park in the night, don't get stabbed in an alleyway. You know how it goes. Is there any need to put on a different mask here? I don't know if that hinders me, but I'll put on the hunky one. It's just mirrors getting darker. I think you can yap with her while walking here. I can't. Maybe I have to wear the other mask though. No. I can't. Where are you? Wow. The entry chamber of this false habitat halts my movement. Where I am gripped by similar visions of the past. Outside the central social chamber, adorned with banners of painted velk skin. Connective tunnels along with each wall, even ported through the upper chamber for climbing. Each led by their own uniquely dyed skill. Okay, need to check Velk and Yusku now. Yusku gloves, some even hovering in the air. It's that same grandeur, but spoken in a cousinly tongue here. But by that same measure, is mundane and static. So much of their construction is like this. Another testament to that. I could sell it. I smelled perhaps my marveling with a hand wriggled before my eyes. She restrains her laughter with a tight smile. This is a date. My sky skin must be conveying my awe in an unsubtle way. You okay? Yes, absolutely. Forgive me, I was distracted by the construction. I forgive you, you've got to stop saying that. I'm just, I don't know, surprised. You've seen so much and you get this excited at seeing a lobby. I didn't see the whole world at this point. Only from a distant view in the sky is about. This place struck me with reminiscence. The lights, the banners, and its very shape evoking festivals from my home. As I gesture forth with emphasis, another matter comes to mind. Now, where do we go first? There's still... Someone checks their glowing communicator pulled from an insulated pocket. The better part of an hour to go before they'll be ready to let us into the exhibit, I think. Even if we are getting special access right now, I guess there's still some last minute panic. Probably don't want us getting in the way. So in the meantime, we can go wherever. They're only going to close off the exhibition for the public opening. And if anyone asks, I've got magic words that'll make the staff leave us alone. And the magic word is slipping them cash. That's the magic word. Don't speak a word of this. Wink wonk. I can't, unfortunately my model cannot wink because I don't have the setting for it on. But just imagine I am blinking right now. Wink wonk, wink wonk.
Okay.
D listen. Yep, D's friend. Anyway, there's no wrong answer. I've seen everything in here and it's all cool. Yeah, no. Her smile brands him with a short laugh. She shoves me ahead with a low push to my shoulder. So lead the way. Non-continuous memory stream. Utilize entity as well to access location-based recollection. Okay. I guess if I talk to her, it will progress stuff. So I will look around first. Oh. Visual damage, full render unable to. I don't know what that did. Hi Moth, you got something to say? What's up, buddy? Got this memory. Question, what's up? So Besk actually did use this guy's bodies? And it sounds like they were common. Wasn't that just a conspiracy theory? Yeah, that's how it was spun. It's always been super plausible though. I've been a believer personally. They had to learn our languages somehow. I really do think they're still walking among us. Among us. Probably only gotten better at blending in since then. Okay. Are you a quo? Boy, I wish. Alright, we scroll. I like aquariums. A punitive thought for him. As I walk through these glass halls, I feel I should dart between displays. Wide-eyed, her scepters raised, as perhaps that is what she expected, bringing me here to admire the colorless fauna in their various shapes. Comparing them to the sparse waterborne life from home with breathless enthusiasm. They're strange creatures, their informational plaques fascinating, but Truly, I'm simply content with peace and silence to be free of worry for just a blink with a friend. Imagine getting friend-zoned by Akazat. Yeah, you got something to say? Hello? So walk along, it smells only bras on my coat. Which, as you well knows, is my skin. So she very quickly earns my attention. Getting down on me silent. What? So bright is my mood in this moment that a small chuckle chases my inquiry. Later do I remember yet again that this body smiles for me, and I am nearly mirroring her own expression. It's weird seeing your face so, I don't know, active. I thought I was pretty good at figuring out how you were feeling by your receptors, but now I'm pretty sure I've been missing a lot of it. I feel my smile fade, turned down by a distant internal conflict. Is it weird? She did say it with a smile, though I know her to choose words carefully. My shift in expression, perhaps visible confusion, prompts her to laugh and continue. Like I said, it's cute. There, girlfriends. That's what I'm saying. I think I've seen you smile a few times before, but not like this. You totally lose this stoic ancient alien facade. I don't think that's a facade, buddy. I think at least the ancient alien part. Is that how I appear to you? Yeah, along with the other Elbas. Except for the ones trying really hard on TV. I stopped examining Isabel's face, a thought coming to mind. The many movements of the cousinly face elude me. Smiling is obvious, ubiquitous. An adorable Obasque may smile slightly in moments of great delight. But in this instant alone, there are countless subtleties I struggle to place. An uneven movement of her eyebrows, a slow inward curling of her lips. From the small sound she makes, a quick breath through her nose. This all in line with teasing suppression of laughter. Delightful and common in our conversations, enough for me to recognize. But I must wonder how much else I have missed, my eyes untrained. Yasaki? I've been staring. While my receptors would have normally have signaled my pondering to a slow roll, this body has stabbed it into an intense expression I am unfamiliar with. As soon as I am broken from thought, it is gone without a trace, too soon for me to investigate. But it's surely what she was nearly laughing at. In my flustering realization, her laughter finally manifests. Apologies, I was really thinking. I was just mesmerized by your beauty. There's much I have yet to decipher from your face as well. I do wonder how you might look with her scepter. A branching pair like this. I bring my claws, my hands up to the sides of my head, miming two receptors. Last I heard, the false receptors initiative was not only somewhat invasive. All it requires is a few small incisions in the cranium. Okay, no. Don't tell your girlfriend to get freaking plastic surgery. How dare you? Also, very weird, invasive plastic surgery. Think about Akasat's really quite ancient, yeah. It's like turned by Akasat. That's why so it doesn't involve drilling into my skull. Her laugh is infectious. The customary reservation over body modification is truly puzzling Isabel. Akasat is so insincere. But I've observed your preference. I'll pass words along to her their work. Do it faster, I would expect of her words. That's delightful. I actually want to return it because I feel like I missed something. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it like this. Return. I feel like I missed something. I don't know, just vibes. I didn't try talking to her either. It's your cheer with this false habitat, it halts my movement, for I am gripped by similar visions of the past. I'll test these central social chamber ornament banners. I feel like I already did this. Yeah, I already talked to somebody. My bad, I thought it would be something different. So dark. it's like one of those tunnels. I know these things. They're pretty cool. I like aquariums. The clear arch above us brings the embassy's perspective projection to mind. Activity amongst the water fauna is surely reduced due to the time. Some shapes still wander through the habitat, their strange skin glimmering in the overhead light. Look up to my side, expecting to see Isabel observing the larger one passing overhead. Her eyes are distant, closing for long periods, then quietly blinking. Oh, she's Eepy. Girlfriend Eepy. This memory is quite linear. Okay. Is she lost in thought? The motionless isn't familiar. No, she is tired. Her body is fighting for rest. Larval exhaustion, a feeling left so far in the past that it nearly inspires envy. Of course, her eyes are focused as they shift down to me, staring straight at her. What? Has the day treated you so poorly? Hey, that's not what I intended to. This guy's skin must attempt to adjust language for me. Huh? What are you? Oh, Brad, yeah, sorry, it's been a long one. We don't have to talk about it, the work stuff. We're here to forget about all that, remember? Clear weighs upon you, my friend. Would it help to speak of it? For a moment, the darkened hall is silent. The distant and gentle habitat maintaining machinery echoes, rippling as a river would. Isabel hesitates to break her own rule, but my expression convinces her to pass the threshold. She seats us both upon one of the archway's benches. Okay, just a little, then we're back to clearing it. Of course. So, I was working with a couple, and they didn't want to do this big fancy wedding, this month. Like, covered in flowers, want some exotic ones that I had to source and import. We've been planning for it for months, and they paid them an upfront fee. Half of the total, we talked about it all. Maybe that was stupid in hindsight, the money was good, it made sense at the time. Today, I don't know, they cancelled it. Not the wedding, but the flower part. Wouldn't even tell me why. I had to run through and try to cancel orders, get refunds. But I was really relying on that second half to break even this month. Through her explanation, her eyes drift to follow shapes moving in the dark water. But even as I tried my best to follow her story, a description of their commerce is quick to shake my understanding. Their concepts are familiar, but their application here... Frustrating. It is unjust for them to leave you without explanation. But what do you mean by break even? Someone shakes her head, sighing, landing her gaze upon me without emotion. It's expensive here, you know, rent for the store, my own place, for... A sharp exhale and chuckle, and a cardio smile twists out of her disappointment. Wait, Eki, you didn't have money back home, right? Do you get paid for your job here? I'm only just realizing this has never really come up. I mean, I guess with Gordon back when we met, but that was different. She surely just let me in the way that I understand. For a moment, my attention drifts as I scour my mind for right words. I've seen cousins exchange their currency plenty of times, yes. The implications of this trade upon their lives had never set in. Oh, but Isabel's erupted with laughter. Again, my disguise kind of twisted its expression into one of its intense, distant focus. And it's so funny that I struggle to explain. Yes, we did. Forgive me. Ah, there, I have said it again. It was not on an individual level exactly, Isabel. It was only after Sphere had been invented that we had a true currency to use. And even then, it was primarily for intercity trade. Before that, especially during my larval years, we simply exchanged raw resources, food, or favors for the same from other cave cities. I pause, but she expects me to continue as I stayed in her fascination. What's it she seeks to know? Ah yes, it is the inverse of my confusion that grips her. But on an individual level, these matters were irrelevant. The Otasni Council allocated resources where they were needed. Essentials were provided and artisans might demand small trades or favors, but all work towards the common goal of survival and community. Even in my travels, most of the other collectives were the same. So prevalent is this, that some suspect it to be an instinct of our larval minds. Today... Yeah, auto-translation. Our interstellar operations operate like one large collective, so... It's much the same, at least for my laborers like myself. Aliens are communists? Yeah, I guess so. Guess communism is the future. But I imagine the council must jive themselves mad with modern allocation decisions and all their complexity. I believe they have significant cognitive enhancement. Or perhaps other automated tools, but I have never investigated in detail. I deliver this knowledge with a matter-of-fact tone, and its true mundanity. These matters never occupy my mind, for I was never a trade runner. Yet Isabel absorbs every word as the bright parasites drink water. Far more awake, focused, but there's something about her eyes. This is not what she wanted to hear. Ah, that's cute. This feels like a different cute than the cute before. This feels like the patronizing type of cute. These words pierce me, a compliment though not spoken as one. Have I only worsened her mood? Yeah, that was not the right thing to talk about. Most wish it worked that way here, but it never would. We're all on our own, Eki. Pain bleeds through the nonchalance of her words. Ugh. I should not have pressed her. Yep. One more little death to haunt me. I am sorry, Isabel. She must hunt for her own currency and she struggles to do so. Perhaps I could help her. Already long dead instincts spark within me, the urge to hunt. Shady cousins must store immense quantities somewhere. One cloaking skin and the right moves, and maybe I could. Or perhaps they could be manufactured directly. No, it's not. I'm sorry to accurate. She's been a hard few months on me for the business side of things. Thanks for sharing that though. It's always interesting hearing about your home. She coils an arm around my shoulder, pulling me into a half embrace. Aww, how wholesome. Even if they're not having a good time. Showing my thoughts of the hunt. Here's some other girlfriend's business problems and she's immediately thinking about conducting a robbery on Sabriel. I'll turn a gesture gently and she could use the comfort. It's weird how easy it is to forget you're from another world sometimes. Maybe things will work out eventually. It's been going pretty well so far, so I just need to hold on until aliens fix everything, right? The tension is shed with some brief laughter between us. She's not wrong. It's always been intent that we could help long term. But that crosses far past the boundary of what we ought to ignore for this time. So a silent moment of observation passes, our attention on the waters. We leave the topic behind happily. But her exhaustion remains an issue, something to be solved. I rise and she joins me. Let's stop at that restaurant. That's not at all how you say it, Aggie. But yeah, let's go. So weird how they are hiding on humans and everything, yet compared to humans they were still somewhat in the hunter-gatherer stage. Not that long, not much time ago. I mean, I guess so. However, their plan is also just more nature type development than ours is. Like, it makes sense to hunter-gather if your progress is still based on organic matter. Does that make sense? Like, we stopped hunter-gathering because our progress is very much based on inorganic things, but because their progress is so based on organic matter, I kinda get it. This is the wrong way. Yeah, exactly. Let's take a seat. The selected seared fish sits upon a pale and smooth stone disc before us. Oh my god, fish. Fortunately, this body was designed to tolerate social eating. So the act itself was hardly difficult, the custom-made tool was simple and familiar enough. The cooked flesh parting easily, as savory as the seething bulb's flesh. I'm sure it might have been just rose-tinted memories from when I was a kid, but... So crazy how good this is from an aquarium restaurant, honestly. Yeah, aquarium restaurants are kinda ass, not gonna lie. Rose-tinted? What does the bright parasite have to do with this? She preempts my question, surely dividing my thoughts from this emotion-adapting face. Exactly why I much prefer to be without a disguised skin. Though I hold no conflict with it in Isabel's company. That means it really is just as good as I remember. Ah. This place without significant change since her childhood. It is staggering to imagine. Why is fish, Rose Flower? In my lifetime, everything changed so constantly. Corru.observer technology was born, cave cities expanded and reinforced. All comfort was hard-won from the beasts that sought to take everything from us. Every memory I can recall, good or bad, is along the path of this battle. But I have only surfaced of our memory, what has been shared to look upon. Could have been the same for her, unknown to me. As well, has this place always been a paradise? She nearly spits out her mouthful of food, quickly covering her mouth. With muffled laughter she swallows, struggling to bring herself to a speaking state. I joined in her laughter. I suppose that was a rather abrupt question. Oh my god, Eki, you're adorable. See, now we're back to compliments and flirting. It's an expensive shithole, always has been. So for someone like me, it's as close as things can get to paradise. Which is to say, pretty far off. She laughs again, though I fail to join her this time. Perhaps this touches again upon the pains we agreed not to speak of. Struggles for people's systems place are within. But it's hard to place the boundary, so I do not press further. I'm sorry, it's not that bad. There's good within the bad, it balances out what is that religious thing you say. Receptors know my face, it smiles slightly, again reading my impulses. A place of joy and terror both. Yeah, it's exactly like that. I don't know, maybe not terror exactly. Maybe that's accurate for this month. But my point is, with everything you've told me, I probably think your home was a paradise too. You might. Were you visiting in the modern day? The Corusistic revolution truly changed everything. Before that it was, really, I nearly wonder how we all bore the burden. The worst troubles now are the age of Altasni Council's most stubborn leaders. And perhaps a dwindling larval population. I suppose face contours in the way I rarely see. I struggle to parse that as a mock pout until she speaks, obvious in her tone. Okay, well that's not fair. I was expecting you to say that it's not paradise either. Yes, well you would have to avoid the surface and its flesh-seizing parasites. And I hate the rare beast that seeks entry through the unknown crevices in the walls. I would prefer not to have alien beasts in my walls. That actually does not sound that great. Still hungering for love of flesh, sparse that may be now. But I examine Isabel thoughtfully, considering her personality. But I've observed her confidence and care, the effortless warmth that she exudes. Aka said, your taste is showing. If you were to be one of us, you would be a tear, undoubtedly. And so, these worries would be far from you. Most of the time. Actually, you would have to help mitigate emotional damage from them, so... Right, so not a paradise. You're just trying to make it sound better. You dork. I suppose. Wow. Are those spiders? Dwellers. Dwelling under impossibly great pressure. Spiders and sense of kinship and familiarity. Look at the creatures. Wow. Deep sea critters. Wow. Should I talk with her again? What a fun we've observed thus far. These creatures of the depths inspire the most curiosity. They're no strangers to the abyssal depths of the bright ocean. But seeing its sparse, varied life condensed into these chambers is thrilling. They bring forth visions of Obeski darkened surface. Bioluminescence, numerous hard-shelled scavengers riding masses of tendrils. Hey Aki, is it true that there's no life in your oceans? That questions break me from my reference observation. How did she know that? Really, it is a surprise. She rarely talks about any part of my home so abruptly. I'll lay a moment considering my words carefully if I was speaking with one of the envoys. Sorry if that's not something you're supposed to talk about. The troubled thought must be plain in his body's face again, but my caution evaporates as her explanation unfolds. I just remembered he telling me about how the place wanted to get an Obeski exhibit going. There's probably some Obescos really into making little fake Obeski animals that they got in touch with. And the word came down that your oceans are dead. Maybe it's just something that got mistranslated. Well, death is not the same for them, is it? It might still happen because of the continental corridors. But I just thought that part was really interesting. Well, I'm no expert on this matter. But it's true, yes. The ocean itself is a vast cold waste aside from the natural spires. From what I've heard and seen on the collective, all that has been observed is a... Here they call upon a friend to help with a word, but I really must sharpen my own speech. So with inward focus, so driven that all your other senses fade from mine, I continue. And I was thinking about joy and fascination in my voice. A sort of writhing blanket that coats the ocean floor. Flat, moving with its own waves, sparse tendrils rising from it and drifting its current. Its nature is still unknown to us, as it reacts quite violently to attempts to approach our harvest. But it's probably either a single entity or a superorganism much like Corru. I'd very much like to see it myself. I never did before I left for your world. Considering my description inspired by this ancient mystery, I returned my focus to Isabel. Her eyes are wide, shocked into the same state as when I scare her with my pranks. That doesn't bother you? Hardly. I regret that I was not brave enough, I suppose. So much open space is unnatural for it too unnerving for me at that age. While our deaths are long, there's plenty of time to... No, the blanket thing being there. I mean the whole ocean floor, like the entire rod. Oh. Yeah, so you believe it extends even beyond the inhabitable zone beneath the ice. It being unsolved is frustrating, I suppose, but it has always been there. That's simply the nature of things. She is silent for a blink, breaking it with an exasperated chuckle. Aki, that's really freaky. Well, there's nothing to be done, Isabella. It has rested there for what must be a millennia, and it shows no signs of ever changing that. There's some sort of comfort in knowing it is silent, really. That no great shapes may rise from the dark unexpectedly. It's more freaky to me than your ocean holds. It's more freaky to me that your ocean holds such an unfathomable mass of life. Even further, that so much is allegedly unidentified and never seen. The laugh echoes through the dark of the hall. Well, it's really weird hearing you say that. Freaky. Looks like there's a second ocean for me to be scared of now. What's your request? No, just Isabel no ocean, also some weird edge being in it. Wow, a jellyfish. We're back. Bench. How familiar this sight is, I nearly expect to feel the water's current. The light is careful, directed along the jellyfish that appear to glow in the light. Briefly occupy myself by examining the individual enclosures. Weird specimens almost imperceptibly separate and stack together. Small less of my pacing, sitting at a bench before display, entirely hurried. Pretty, right? It's been a few years since they've used lights like this for an exhibit. God knows, it's almost been a decade. She scoffs, suppresses herself. Jellyfish! I sit by her, admiring the colored creatures surrounding us. So much has been shared here. So much weight shifted across our shoulders. I have needed this. But our visit is ending and I cannot know when we will be able to do this again. A word of silence passes, slowly growing heavier as I realize she probably thinks the same. It's not the same way for you, Aki. The way things just keep going and you don't even notice how fast it gets. Confusion and surprise is surely painted upon my false face. A strange, sad thing to bring forth here, is it not? But it's also not an alien notion to me. Yes, it's especially so in death. Time is nearly forgotten, but it passes still. There have been decades where I have gone entirely without words to larval friends. Yeah, just like that. Fun fact, look at the jellies, they're now desert like every other texture in the game. Oh yeah, I guess they're not. They're just jellyfish. Well, maybe not just like that. It's so easy to get distracted for long. I've had that shop for 4 years now, I think. Just the dream of making it work in a place that keeps getting worse. And it's great, I mean, it is, like I've always wanted it sometimes. But I probably see my brother. I almost missed flying out to my dad's funeral because of a bad month. It's been years since I've talked to some of my friends, and I can't remember the last time I took a break. There's so much to deal with everywhere all the time. Sometimes when I'm working, I'll just blink and realize how long it's been since everything in my life happened. Like, it's been in a trance or something, missing everything around me. Shifts to my face more directly, smiling a little, but her eyes. Unconsciously, my disguised skin interprets some receptor movements into a frown. Still, I nod. Of course I understand. If I can only imagine the pain it brings to limited lifespan. For a moment, there's a silence broken by a quiet scoff. Sorry, I know that's a hell of a thing to bring up. I just wanted to say ever since you started coming by. It feels like you break me out of it. Yeah, that's it. I kind of snap out of it. I still have to go back, but I could wake up for a little while. Things get put in perspective. You know what I mean. Into perspective. A small, would-be twist of her receptor creeps across my face, an empathetic smile. I do, Isabel. I told him to say more, just because if we are trapped in separate nightmares, speak on the irreconcilable differences in our struggles, of all the parts they are. She is trapped here, coiled in a system I do not fully understand, just as I stand in the eye of a forming storm. The remedy that occurs to me brings me a sudden chuckle. After all, we can hardly help each other in any direct way. Not without. I just chuck this all aside. We should simply flee into the dark. There's a refreshing physical relief that passes through me as I speak the words, even if a playful false mask covers them. She laughs at the absurdity of my escalation and I join her. Oh yeah? I thought you would have grown out of your little lizard-away phase 100 years ago. Val are exceptionally proficient runners as well. The feeling never truly goes away. A moment passes, we exchange some more thoughts on the matter, mostly jokingly. But suddenly, behind the mask of our own words, this suggestion resonates. Yes, both of our dreams crush us beneath their concealed needs. Such that the thought of escaping for all the pain and regret it would cause, it goes gain its own appeal. But nothing is to come of this for either of us. In the pause that arrives after some discussion, I seize the opportunity, and it's a good time. Isabel, hold your hands. Oh? I have something for you. She obliges, my penchant for surprises once more, turning her palms up with a patient smile. There always has been something like it in her face, wholly lacking the tension of the employees. Her words are no facade for some secret question, never pursuing some hidden agenda. It would not painlessly doom her to continued worry. I would tell her all of the conflict, the storm in its growth. She's perhaps the only cousin I truly trust without condition. And so I reached through the false coat pocket into my own chest cavity, producing a small cyst. With my other hand for now, I suppose, I draw her palms closer together. I place the cyst into her concave platform. The fascination and surprise in her face is an easily recognized shape. The terror of relying on MC's relays and my own sparse visits. This is a communicator, the same sort of we give to envoys and other government contacts. I twisted around her hand such that the interface pattern stares up at her. A series of buttons, the sort that customs place on their own communicators. And starts her inner purpose, guiding her through its sequences. It's simple really, designed to be familiar to any cousin. But thoroughness is unnecessary, yes, but it's important. I share mundane details, notes on its simple care, maintenance, its motions. In a short time, she knows all she needs. So do not be alarmed if it crawls towards you. It would just mean someone, probably me, is attempting to reach you. Does that all make sense? Oh, we gave her her phone number. The same fascination still sits over her face. There is, what is that one called? A smirk. Yeah, I think I got it. It's really okay that I have this. These are usually reserved for special direct contacts, and I believe you fit the criteria. Nice line, Akasat. Release her hands, allowing her to place this in her satchel. I'll be able to speak at any time. Me especially, as my communicator is directly connected to my mind. So if fleeing is not an option, let's at least be each other's distractions. You from your chance, me from Velcy's winding path. This is really nice, Aki. Thanks. She pulls me into a firm hug, which I reciprocate easily. Now kiss. Wait, what? It lasts a while. I will check the mess. I mean, it said there was no other exit, so I'm assuming there really isn't. That is the part. Ah, it's the same dialogue. Ah. Oh, real. Yes, I agree. Mod, okay, I will talk to Mod. 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 Yep, yep. Fine. There's nothing to talk to Mod about. There's nothing. Nothing. I was gonna leave that. It's time we depart. We have departure road side exit intended for the workers. Careful to avoid the crowd forming at the main entrance. So we arrived back at our meeting spot. I thought he was blue. We're still pattering upon Isabel's domed shield overhead. Thanks for coming out, Aki. I know it's hard with how busy you've been lately. What nonsense. I am busy, yes, but I linger in this city more than ever in the recent weeks. Sure, I could see you for some time given my project. And of course, the act of sleep not being within my needs. Perhaps we may visit a few more places in the evenings when your work is done. Yeah, sure. I'll see what I can find. She smiles, there's kindness in her voice, but the weight lingers. Yes, she says, yet her eyes speak only of the difficulty my request suggests. It is an imposition. I think not be so grand as this, Isabel. Nor by your decision alone. I do have a vessel for flight after all. I think it would be delightful to visit those fields you spoke to me of. Oh yeah, you think you could actually fly us both out? I guess I thought your ship would just like kill me. They look so violent with how they move on TV. What? No! With careful altitude and speed and spine, Isabel. Something to show you in time. Perhaps we can even show you now. Aki, you might not need sleep, but I've been awake way so long. Yeah, she was already like blinking, doing the tired blink earlier. Ah, my excitement sees my face before reason could, as it often does. Fatigue is painted so clearly in her face and stance. Right, yes, of course. Then I suppose, for that is good. This is goodbye. Take care, Isabel. May Fossey smile upon you. Yeah, you too, Aki. Isn't this kind of personal? Is this going on the report? Yeah, I don't think we should expose their date. There's still some usable info here and there. Most of it will probably just end up being footnotes. Since why did you worry about that kind of stuff? I'm not worried. It just felt intrusive. Yeah, I guess it's a little weird, but it comes from the territory, dude. For a big explosive political memory, there's gonna be like 50 personal ones like this, you know. And like I said, important things could always be sprinkled around. Yay. Still value sifting through it all. I think I will stop here for today. It's been 2 hours. It's short, but just like Isabel, I too need some rest. I do need some rest and study again, and study some more, and study some more. Get a big EPs and my throat is hurting. Alright, chat. It's a short one today. It's a short one, I know. It's a short one, but I'm busy. I'll make up for it. I'll do a longer one next week, I promise that. Alright. Good night. I wish I was in the corner. We need to sleep real. Ciao. Good night, y'all. Bye.